Hey, welcome channel to my guys.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Do it! Trust me! Do
I had to grab myself a new tripod. One of my mates got one of these. My last one broke, so I had to get one of these. So hopefully now I don't have to put my phone in my shoe to record. When my calves are cramping really bad, I don't know what it is today. I couldn't even get my knee sleeve on. I had to just literally just about cover my knees and get it done. Even when I just did that 230, moved okay, but my right calf was cramping so bad. When I was struggling to redirect the weight. The weight I did today was 5 kg less than last week, double, which was 235. Only reason is 235 was overshoot, and I didn't want to overshoot again this week and stick to the RPE, which was around 7, which I'd say this 230 was around 7. I could have maybe gone up to 235, 240. The only reason I didn't do that as well is because when I was warming up on bumpers, and the bumpers were making the warm-ups feel so horrible because it's so wide. I know I do high bars with it. I just want to be like the Olympic lifters. When I'm doing it on a normal squat, low bar squat, they don't feel great. I was thinking maybe if I don't have any access to the calibrating plates, then I'm gonna just stick to about 200 for my first single and 210 for my second single. But luckily, by the time I got to my first single, they were available. Anyways, I got back up to do with 200 now for a few sets of 4, and I had to take my knee sleeves off and put it back on now. So hopefully it's a bit better. Just thinking, I'm lacking a bit of motivation this week. I guess what I'm trying to say is that you're not going to have every session, every week going, 100%. Even though like this week there's nothing gone wrong with me or with my training, mentally I don't feel the same. But I'm just coming in, getting it done, and going to turn up again next session tomorrow and get it done again. So sometimes you're going to go. Obviously, when you're prepping for 12-15 weeks, you're not going to have every session where you're like energized, excited to come into training. Especially when your externals are not great, when you have a lot of stress externally, you're going to come in. But as long as you're getting it done, you'll see the progress. This is a question for one of our listeners. When you're warming up for a variation, whether it's pause squat, tempo squat, pause bench, tempo bench, do you do that during your warm-up as well? So for example, I'm doing tempo bench right now. I warmed up until my last warm-up, I was doing competition bench. Just my last warm-up, I did the tempo bench. Now, I'm going to do my tempo bench single as well. So just let me know what you guys do. That would have been good if I didn't clip the rack. is what it is. I think it's like a tempo PR anyway.
The next day, I asked. The next day, the motherfucker was dead.
It's the next day now. And just loaded 125. 120 was really good. Ready yet? I think so. Let's go, man. Bit nervous, but if I heard you, when did you actually hit this? Way before Ramadan. I think it was on my final week of training before camp. That's it. Press.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
That's it. That was easy, but the pose wasn't great.
You know, Japanese traditional customs, they're very similar to Islamic customs, you know, they're like about honor, chivalry.
Yeah. But anyway, the bag is half easy, but the pose should be better.
That's it.
Pose is better.
Yeah.
Way
The
better.
first pose was really good, second pose is normal.
Yeah. This is one of the reasons why I got it. You can get different angles, wrap your around anything. This is what powerlifters do in between sets. Keep our fingers warm, right? I guess it's alright when you overpress 110. So we just squatted. That was squatted. We just benched 125, and it was a bit overshoot because it was meant to be a 7.5. It was more of an 8.5, 9 even. I probably could have got one more rep because I know off the chest, the way I bench now, off the chest is quite slow. I'll take it, it's the most I've benched in a long time since before my last comp, which was about like 3-4 months ago. No, I don't even remember, 2-3 months ago. And then I did 115 for a double, which is also a matched PR. I've done that before as well. It was at much lower RPE. No. So I'll take that. And then I had another double at -5%, which was 110. And that absolutely flew. For the last about 3-4 weeks, I've been doing doubles at 110 or above 110 like you've seen in previous videos. This time it was the best I've done. I'll be honest, I don't know what I did differently compared to before, all the other sets, but it absolutely flew. So I'll take that. Now I've got backups to do with the same weight as last week, 4s again. This is like the best bench has been in such a long time. Eventually get to a bench where I don't have poverty bench anymore, and that number is for me 135 plus. I don't want to talk too early until I've done it in comp because I've benched 130 in training before, but it hasn't transferred over to comp. So bench 135 plus in comp, then I can say my training, whatever I'm doing in training is working. Doing my top set on deadlift right now, having to drop 5 kg from last week. The deadlift's not feeling so well, but I'm just trying to make sure that I stay with the prescribed RPE. You don't want to keep going up and up and overshoot and ruin the whole block. To be honest, I don't even know what RPE 5 means. It just means it's going to be easy. Were they easy? Yeah, but were they RPE 5? I don't know, maybe not.